but it is not an easily likable scent. It is not a scent that draws people close to you. It's not an attractive kind of scent. It's not that kind of scent you wear to places where you want people to have affinity towards you. I don't think so. But what's up, guys? This is your wing lady, and I'm back again with another beautiful video. Yeah! Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well because wing lady is doing so good. Today we are going to be reviewing Barakkat Amber Eve, or is it Ambre? Ambre? I don't know. Barakkat Amber Eve, this one. Okay. He has this sleeve, but it got damaged when I was trying to unbox. If you have not seen my unboxing video, please go watch that. It was such a hassle to get that sleeve out. But here we have Barakkat Amber Eve. Yeah, beautiful, eh? Guys, how does Barakkat Amber Eve smell? You're about to find out. Okay, so one thing I'm going to warn you about, it is pretty strong. It is strong. It is a strong scent. If you're not into dense, thick, strong scents, you might not like this. It's a very strong scent. So what I get is actually vanilla, amber, and tonka bean. It has about, I don't know, maybe 5 notes. I'm going to leave the notes on the screen. I know it has Spanish labdanum, benzoin, siam, and I don't know about all that. The only things I smell are tonka bean, vanilla, and amber. So it gives us this smoky sweet vibe. I know they say it smells like Grand Soir by MFK. I haven't smelled Grand Soir, so I do not know. But it has this dense, thick feeling. It gives up the smell of smoke, like tobacco. Then it has amber, and the vanilla in there just shines through. It is such a thick and dense scent. And I don't know, probably because of, I don't know, the composition or the chemicals in there. Whenever I spray it on my skin, it burns me. It burns on my skin. It feels like heat, like fire. It gives me this tingling sensation on my skin. So whenever I spray it on my skin, either here or here, wherever I spray it, it heats up my skin. It sort of burns up my skin, which is why I don't like to spray it on skin, and I won't advise you to spray it on skin. I'd rather you just spray it on clothes instead. Personally, it burns my skin, and perfumes don't do that to me because I spray a lot and they don't usually burn my skin. This one, it does burn. I don't know what exactly it is in there that's so spicy that's burning me up physically. So it smells like sweet smoke, sweet tobacco smoke with vanilla, okay? And some like roasted tonka bean in there, like the tonka beans were roasted. So it's giving up that smoky, burnt, dense vanilla vibe, vanilla tobacco vibe. I thought, at first impression, I thought it smelled like ragba. So I brought ragba to compare. Now this is ragba. You know, the juice gets darker the longer you have it because of, I think, the vanilla in there. So in comparison to ragba now, okay, so ragba to me is so much better. Ragba is not as dense, but they definitely share their similarities, okay? The rose, I said the rose. The smoke in here is much thicker, more denser. And the vanilla in here, the amber in here is so much denser. Ragba doesn't have all of that. It is much lighter. It is airier, but it also goes towards that smoky vanilla flavor, if you get what I mean. So they kind of smell similar, but not so similar. This one is much denser, much thicker, and this one is Ragba is lighter. Of course, as thick as it is still lighter compared to this. This one smells like smoky, deep, roasted, tonka bean, vanilla cocoa smell. And the amber is thick, like it is palpable, it is dense. This is one of those perfumes for the winter, like when it is cold or when there's snow. If you spray this, it's going to do so well because it's going to cut right into the cold. Personally, I'm not such a big fan of this because number one, it stings my skin, and number two, it's not my kind of scent. I don't like those too smoky, deep scents. It's that kind of smoky, rich, deep, intense, dense, thick scents. I don't like that. I much prefer lighter scents. So the vanilla in Ragba and the vanilla in Amber Eve are kind of similar. Although I won't say if you have one, you don't need the other, or if you have one, you don't need the other. No, they don't totally replace each other, but they smell similar. They have some kind of resemblance in their DNA. They are not the same. I'm not saying they are the same perfume. They are not dupes, but that smoky vanilla thing going on in Ragba, you have it here too, although much denser, much thicker, and with tonka bean and a lot of amber. So I would say Amber Eve leans a lot more masculine than feminine. I won't normally recommend Amber Eve to a woman. I would recommend it to a guy. If you like those kind of thick scents, you might love this. It's not sweet. There's no sweetness in there. It's not sweet. It's not fruity. It's not fresh. Okay, it's not your typical kind of scent. If you're looking for something unique, this might do it for you. But it is not an easily likable scent. It is not a scent that draws people close to you. It's not an attractive kind of scent. It's not that kind of scent you wear to places where you want people to have affinity towards you. I don't think so. But you can use this to layer sweeter scents. If you're a guy, you have sweeter scents and you don't like to wear sweeter scents alone, you can use this to layer. It will do you well. Then as for the longevity, it lasts pretty well. It does 8 hours on skin, 7 to 8 hours on skin. It does 7 to 8 hours on skin, and it does over 24 hours on clothes. It's a thick scent, so it is quite dense and it tends to stay on your skin. When you spray it, it clings. It clings to you. It stays onto you. It doesn't leave easily until you wash it off. But that thickness going on and the spices that they've blended into it doesn't make it so feminine. If you get what I mean, it doesn't make it so feminine. It makes it unique, yeah, different, smoky, like tobacco in there. That's what it smells like to me. That's what it smells like. So I can't really compare it to anything else I have aside from Ragba. And as I've compared it with Ragba, Ragba doesn't have that kind of thick amber, but the vanilla is kind of similar. The smoky thing going on is kind of similar. So if you like scents that kind of go through that direction, then you might love this. So they kind of have this direction they are heading towards, both of them. They are thick and they can be used for layering as like the first background. Also the longevity, okay, I've mentioned the longevity. I'm talking about the sillage now. The projection is not intense because it's thick and syrupy. It sort of stays closer to you on your skin. Not that people won't smell you, they will smell you, but it doesn't project as much. In the cold, you will enjoy this better. If you spray a lot, then it's going to cut through the cold and people are going to smell you. But I don't advise wearing this in hot season or in the summer, or when it's hot here in Nigeria. I don't advise that you wear this. It might not be the best, but in the cold it will do very, very well. It should be part of your winter scents, your colder month scents. As for me personally, I'm not a big fan. It is not my kind of scent, and I don't reach for it so much. You can see I haven't sprayed a lot. I don't reach for it so much. This will only be once in a while, or when people that like this kind of scent, sometimes once in a while kind of scent. So I don't have such an intense affinity for it, but it's a good scent. It's not bad. It's okay. but I won't be repurchasing. And as for recommendation, I don't know what to recommend to you. Should I say get it or not? Frankly, I don't think you need it. It's not an absolutely necessary scent that you need in your collection. If you want to try it, by all means, go ahead and try it. But do you need it? No, you don't need it. You can want it. You may want it and then you can buy it, but you don't need it. It's not that kind of, I don't know. You don't really need it. For men, it's not the kind of scent that I want to smell on a man. When someone is wearing this around me, I don't have that affinity to want to get close to them or smell more of them. It's not doing it for me in that kind of area. So I don't really recommend it. There are better perfumes that smell better. Well, except you're into this kind of niche, niche. If you're into this niche quality thing and you want to smell unique and different, then you can go for it. Aside from that, you can do without it. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel for more of me so that you can see more videos. Please watch more of my videos because that makes me so happy. And until next time, I love you so much. Ciao.